Hello everyone and welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV. We are here with Lise and let's see what is gonna happen. If we're finally gonna fight for Doma or not. Exactly. Even after 25 years of oppression, they still have it in them to stand up and fight. We just have to show them the way forward. Is and I will stay and help Tsurunuki finish the armor, so you've no need to wait around. Why not go back to the House of the Fears? I'm sure there's plenty of work left to be done. Ask about and see what you can find. Alright, let's go back. Alright, I had to talk to some people and all they did was tell me that they don't need help. But maybe I could talk to Hian. Let me guess, someone asked you to act as my protector. To hear them mutter, one would think I intend to stride up to the castle gates on my own. The truth, of course, is rather less dramatic. I had hoped to look on the castle one last time before the battle. Would you care to join me? You would be setting a lot of fretful minds at rest. Is that really necessary? Very good, then let us depart for Monsen at once. Okay, let's do that. Alright, here we are. Monsen was home to many great and powerful families, men of honor, samurai once. Great swords were raised, and people put to the sword. What little remains stands as a testament to what was and what will never be again. That's sad. Come, I will take a closer look. Okay. Sort of safe to be right next to a mob. No sentries, at least of the living sort. Those shambling suits of armor have to run off the place. To think this was once a bustling street, so full of life, a river of people with a current all its own. But even then, the Imperials walked among us, sometimes openly, sometimes discreetly, but we were always aware of their presence, and we were complicit. He did what he had to do to preserve the peace, to keep our people safe, but at what cost? Forgive me, this is neither the time nor the place for such dark musings, though they did serve to remind me of the barracks which once stood to the west of here, where there may yet be weapons our comrades could use. If you head down that street past those makeshift barricades, you will come to the ruins. I will search elsewhere. Meet me, blah 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 blah, because that thingy is gonna attack me any second. Then all of this was for nothing. Okay, let's go meet him. So I had to get a katana first, and now I can meet him. Unless I found not of value, did you? Yeah, here you go. Still sheathed in its scabbard, though even shielded from the elements, it would need to be cleaned and oiled. I recognized the crest. It belonged to the son of a samurai I trained with when I was young. We never even had the chance to draw it. There she is, Doma Castle, my home. They let us keep her for a time before gradually moving their forces across from Fluminense. Now her every court and corridor belongs to Yotsuyu. Though father spent much of his time there, I did not. I may only have visited him there on half a dozen occasions, if that I cannot remember. But I remember the view from the keep. Doma seemed much smaller from there, like you could hold it in your hands. Well, Monsen at least. Doma is so much more than that. There beyond the moon gates, upon the shores of the Ruby Sea, and here in the places that no man can see or touch or take from you. We carry her with us wheresoever we go. Not the land or the soil, but the story. And what is life if not a story? The story of our journey from dawn to dusk, day after day after day. The story of our mothers and our fathers, our families and our friends, our peoples and our nations. I think a part of me understood that when I looked out from the keep, he and son of Kayan, another caretaker of the story of Doma. It's a fine castle, truly, with an even finer view, but in the end... Kami strike me down, how could I be so blind? We must return to the House of the Fears at once. I've had what can only be described as a revelation. Ours is an excellent plan, but not so excellent that it cannot be improved, and I know how. Okay. Sounds good. glad this therapy session at least led to something, you know. On the eve of destiny. On second thought, Laura, I asked that you return to the House of the Fierce without me and Tav, you know, to call the others together for a meeting. It is imperative that the coach and the emissary can be in attendance as well. I shall turn you on. Okay, let's go back. Alrighty, we're back with F, you know. Lothian wishes to discuss the details of our plan. Very well, if he insists, I shall summon the others at once. As for the coach, and I believe one of their emissaries was already en route. Nevertheless, I shall contact them to make it certain. Can we get some voice acting again? Like, what happened? I feel like in Heaven's Word we had so much voice acting, and here it's like... Nah.
May I present the Blue Kojin's emissary?
Thank you.
Greetings and well met, old friends. The Elder sends his regards.
It's Soroban.
Soroban, it's good to have you with us.
If, you might humor me. Thank you for coming, Soroban. Doubtless you have already been informed of our plans and the role we would have your people play. However, I seek your counsel as a Kojin of the Blue. Be it by spell or siegecraft, could your forces destroy the underwater foundations of Doma Castle's outer wall?
Explosives coupled with a few incantations. Yes, that might produce sufficient force. Such a thing could indeed be done.
Then I wish to revise the plan. Instead of assisting the Confederacy in securing the Enclave, I would have the Kojin advance upstream beneath the water and breach a segment of the outer wall. I mean to flood Doma Castle.
Them?
My lord, the castle is a sacred symbol, the very heart of our nation. To destroy it is unthinkable, unconscionable. You cannot do this.
Why not?
I can and I will if it improves our chances. By flooding the castle, we remove the better part of their forces from the field and force Yotsuyu to retreat to the highest levels of the keep. Tell me that is not a worthwhile trade.
But my lord, that castle was entrusted to you by your father and his father before him. I say to you again, it is the heart of our nation.
Yeah, and then the heart of our nation just has a little hole in it. They'll survive.
Stone walls do not a nation make, my friend. Her people do. And as long as we yet live, we can rebuild. So let us only think of this battle, of victory here and now. For without that, we have no future.
That's why Hien is cool.
I see that you are resolved, Lord Hien, and I would not presume to gainsay your decision.
I will inform the Elder of your revised stratagem and instruct our sappers to make ready.
Our preparations are all but complete. Once we receive word from our Kojin allies, we shall set our plans in motion. We shall fight, and we shall prevail.
No plan is perfect, and there is ever room for improvement. I expect my comrades will be refining their approach until the moment they begin. In case you are unaware, the other Jonin will lead the assault on the moon gates, not I. My place is at Lord Hien's side. Okay. If there's nothing else, I'll head back to Namai. Tsuranuki's working hard, and Isa's doing what he can to help. But maybe there's more that I can do too. He was like a different person when he began hammering those plates. Younger, brighter, full of life and hope. Nice. Who's hiding here? Oh, Gosetsu. The plan is set and all that can be done has been done. Rest and relaxation are now paramount. For tomorrow we may die. Have you two not done enough? Will you not pause a moment to gather yourself on the eve of our grand design? Go not on to battle with weary eyes or lingering regrets, my friend. I'm fine. I can do this all day and all night. Let's finally do it. Sorban informs me that his sappers will be ready within the day, which means that we can proceed as planned and attack Doma Castle tomorrow. Considering the key role you will play, I think it only prudent that you refrain from further labors and rest until tomorrow, agreed? Okay. No rest for the righteous! True enough, when you have seen to your sundry tasks and are ready to retire, pray you let me know. What? That doesn't finish the... Oh man. We should speak again in the morning. Take care, my friend. Wow, I actually can't finish the quest unless I rest. It's rude. We're gonna see how I get in bed now. Get my plushie. Get ready for some snuggles or whatever. But what was that about Estinian, by the way? Like, didn't he show up in Kirabanya?
You're
Like,
awake. I was just,
you know?
Well, they threw me out, actually. Told me I needed to get some sleep. Ready for the big day.
Well, you need more than some sleep. You need therapy.
Not long now, eh? I'm nervous, of course, but I also feel like I didn't know where I was going, but maybe finally.
Really? You should go to a therapist, not to me.
Something's gonna change, you know? Really, really change. And when the dust has settled, we'll see what we've won and what we've lost. I'm going to give it my all tomorrow. Everything I've seen and felt, I won't let it be for nothing. Right, off to bed. Don't want to overdo it, and neither should you.
Yes, let's go.
Oh, but before you sleep, you should look in on Elfino and Alize. Quietly, of course.
Everybody get along. Should we put them in bed or something?
Another restless soul. Come, come. Raise a glass to freedom.
I was literally about to get in bed, but okay. Guess not.
Good. Good. I shall be interested to know her thoughts on the matter.
Ah, that's enough, Gosetsu. You'll not convince anyone with your drunken ramblings. We've talked about this, all of us. We are flooding the castle tomorrow, and that's the end of it.
I know. I accepted your decision, and I do not intend to go back on my word. Nevertheless, as the battle draws near, I cannot help but recall our many travails, and it fair compels me to speak. In all my time serving as a leader of men, there are two failures which haunt me to this day. The first, a defeat at the hands of the Empire 25 years past, and the subsequent imprisonment of your father. Long did I consider offering up my life in atonement, until Lord Cayenne allowed at last to receive visitors called for me, of all people, for my unborn child, he said, for my dearest Shun, live. My second failure, of course, was the betrayal of that self-same command. When in the rebellion I failed to protect not only Lord Cayenne, but Lord Hien too. That I yet live, having known such disgrace, is an affront to the Kami themselves. Yet you, all of you, saw fit to grant this shameful creature, this failure, another chance to serve a greater purpose. Thank you for pitying an old fool.
Aww.
Now, it is far too soon for that. Save your tears for the morrow. You may be sure we will have ample cause to shed them, be they for joy or despair. Even that sounds morose. We who yet walk the path should not think too much on the destination. When the hour arrives, we shall welcome what comes with open arms.
Man, Hien sounds so wise. Like, he always has something.
He's right about one thing, though. We have you and yours to thank for this chance.
Like, he seems so zen, man. Like, it's insane. Like, there is anything going on, he's just chilling.
All debts will be repaid. On that you have my word. But first we must live past tomorrow, no?
Sounds good.
If you've no intention of sleeping, Yugiri, you may as well join us.
Forgive me, my lord. I did not mean to... if that is your will.
The die is cast. There she is. I trust you are none the worse for wear after last night. We received confirmation from the Kojin not long ago. Their separate stand at the ready and await our signal. Let us not keep them and the others waiting. Gather your things, we depart at once. Yafino, instruct Lise and the others to move into position and launch their attack. Our scouts report no change in the Imperial's disposition, but I would leave nothing to chance. We must act quickly, lest we lose the element of surprise. Understood. I will relay your orders to her and rejoin my unit. Gosetsu and Yugiri await the two of you at Monson. Good luck, my friends. I will see you both again soon. Nice. Okay, let's go. Literally, why do we always have to stand in the middle of some mobs here? It's so annoying. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 d
Understood. Wish us luck.
Let's go.
Right. You all know what you have to do. Are you ready?
Oh yes. Ready to show them what a good job they made of breaking us.
Then what are you waiting for? Move out!
Why must we waste our time guarding this blasted...
Love that they all wear the same stuff.
Sound the alarm! Fluminous is under attack! Armed insurgents have breached the perimeter! We need reinforcements!
But the little boy just has some orange stuff, so he stands out a lot.
This is Lee's. Imperial forces converging on our position. Looks like we've got their attention. We'll be sure to keep them busy for as long as we can.
Hey. Our buddies.
Ah, war! To wield power to make men kneel before you. There is no better feeling. A pity I must share this pleasure with a feral dog of a Dothal.
Preening, Oronir. You fear that you will put the sun in shade. Those are for you. Go, claim your prey.
Love that they never miss a beat to take a dig at each other. Oh man.
Come to me! Come to your death! With each that falls, my soul soars higher!
Swiftly, brothers! Fall not behind! Make an offering of their steel to Father Azim!
They seem to be enjoying themselves.
My lord, the barrier!
That it should fall so soon! Truly, our allies seem determined to surpass each other.
The Magitech field is down. I repeat, the Magitech field is down. Confederate vessels, you are clear to advance upon the Enclave.
The wall is breached. The Kojin 2 will not be outdone.
Our allies have set the stage. Now we must take the castle. With me!
Let's go! Let's not go.
My lady, the riverside wall has been breached. The lower levels are already flooded and the water is still rising.
So I gathered. You would tear the whole thing down, all for the promise of freedom. A noble sacrifice, for the last desperate flailings ever fought. Speaking of which, how fares my brood?
The procedure was carried out as instructed by Lord Owless. By all indications, it was a success.
A procedure?
Is that so? Then he may yet be of some use. Devotees of vengeance should rightly pursue their cause unto the bitter end, don't you think? Their hearts aflame with passion until the last few embers fizzle and fade, leaving naught but ash. The Viceroy's orders were clear. If Doma falls, none shall be spared his wrath. Tell the men to fight as if their lives depend on it. Because they do.
As you command, my lady.
Again they come to make you kneel, to make you grovel and suffer. But you have endured their worst and survived. You know their tricks. They will not find a flower simply waiting to be plucked.
Ah. Not gonna lie, like, we need some backstory with her. There can be no doubt, the Viceroy is trapped, and so comes our part. Our Kojin allies will deliver us to our destination, to the western dock, and do not forget to bring your fellow adventurers, Lura. Okay, let's go. Alrighty, let's see. Greetings and well met, my friends. Climb aboard, climb aboard. There is room enough for you all. The boat doesn't look that big, to be honest. Nora, that we might improve our odds of success, we will divide into two parties upon arrival. One composed of myself, the other you, Gosetsu and Yugiri. Given our inferior numbers, we must needs finish the battle quickly, and so, while you and yours draw the enemy's attention, I shall steal over to the keep. Lest you worry, though, I've been to the castle only a handful of times. My father saw fit to drill its layout into me. I could find my way blindfolded. Even should one meet with misfortune, the other will reach Yotsuyu. Agreed. Sure. Then let us be about it for Doma. Doma Castle! Let's queue up and go. Let's go. Okay, we finally made it. That took quite a while. But here we are. Doma Castle. Okay, final boss. Eorzean, come out and play. Dearest of all my enemies, I have new toys to show you. Is that the clown? Is that the procedure they did?
Together! Die! We go together!
We go together. Okay, das ist mit Doma Castle.
Have you aught to say for yourself? For what you have done to our people? Your people?
My people, he says. The precious lordling beloved by all, come to confront the wicked witch. My parents taught me no better. They woke me from dawn to dusk like an ox or an ass or some other beast of burden. Until, that is, my brother spied a chance to transform the family fortunes. And so I was married to a vicious old drunk, who beat me as he pleased. And when I pleaded for help, I was told to grin and bear it. For the family, for him, for everyone's sake. They pretended not to notice, but they knew. They knew! What did it matter? I was nothing to them. Less than nothing. I wasn't of their flesh. I wasn't a fellow Doman. I wasn't even a person. I might just as well have been dead.
That sucks.
And then my husband passed away one day. And so I was sold off yet again to pay his debts. But this time, I found a way to live for myself. To survive. As a spy for the Empire. Oh, those were the days when the scales first fell from my eyes. No longer would I be a slave to my parents or my husband or the pleasure house. I would be free and receive due compensation. That would be enough, I thought. Until I saw a Doman in the road, beaten and broken. And my heart skipped a beat. Lying at my feet, groaning in agony, sobbing in despair. Powerless, helpless, hopeless. A vision forever seared into my soul. Oh! There was nothing I would not do to feel that joy again. To bend this cruel, twisted world to my whims. Now, having borne witness to my life's work, have you aught to say to me?
Well, I mean, I did get the first part, but the second part is like, what the fuck?
"'Twas kind of you to lend me your ear, my lord. But now it is time for us to conclude our little tete-a-tete with a final game of chance. Who shall stand, and who shall fall? Let the die be cast."
This was her plan from the first, to bring the keep down on our heads.
Those reflexes, though.
I will remember your words.
Did not hesitate.
Order our forces to withdraw.
What a beast.
Go, my lord! While you still can! I cannot hold it forever!
No! We will not leave you behind!
What you gonna do, man?
Do your duty! Deliver Lord Hien and the others to safety! Now! Forthwith! I shall manage on my own!
That's the thing, either we all die or just he dies.
Gosetsu!
No one leaves. Not you or anyone else.
And then let's freaking evil look.
"'Tis not this old frame cannot bear.
That's the thing, if we just stick around, all of this has been for nothing, like him getting shot and everything.
Go now, all of you! The day is won, and the morrow beckons!
I mean, he's cool, but, you know, I never get that.
Nay, thank you for granting me new purpose and a measure of peace.
Gosetsu. You never failed us. Not once. You served my father faithfully, and I'm a better man for your guidance.
Imagine being Gosetsu in this situation. Like, you're bleeding to death. You're struggling to keep all your strength together to hold this thingy up just so you can save those people's lives. And they just don't move. So you are longer in pain and agony instead of just letting that stupid roof fall on you and just finally be done, you know?
And the Doma we build together shall be better for it too.
Look at this man, he's shaking.
Be proud, my friend. Be proud.
I am Shun, more than you know.
Hien! Hien!
You cast the die. Gambling was never my vice.
Sad.
How merciful the gods that I should find you in time. Gosetsu? We must turn back now before it is too late.
Yeah, chances of survival are pretty low.
Eyes forward, Cyrano. That was his wish.
I will deliver you to safety. The others are waiting.
I see. Yes, you see. That was literally it. I just had to talk to Happiness so you can say I see. What the hell? Serena's crying. I mean, yeah, that was sad, but Happiness' reaction just I see. Like, they always love to word everything out to, like, the max, and then Happiness just like, I see. No, man. Alright, but that's it for today. This episode is pretty long. Thanks so much for watching. Please leave a like if you like what you see, and obviously subscribe if you would like to see more. I try to upload every single day. Yeah, thanks again for watching, and bye bye.